Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm always looking for ways to improve myself, and I know you are too. We all want to unlock that success, right? So today, we're diving into the top 10 habits of highly successful people. Get your notebooks ready. These habits are the building blocks to achieve any dream. Small, consistent actions add up to big changes. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a journey of self-improvement. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring content. All right, let's unlock some success. Okay, first up on our list of success secrets, waking up early. I know some of you are night owls, and that's okay, but hear me out. Those early morning hours, they're like a secret weapon for success. Think about it, the world is quiet, your phone isn't blowing up yet, and you have this precious time all to yourself. You can ease into your day, have a quiet cup of coffee, and actually hear your thoughts. It's like a mini vacation before the day even starts. And the best part? Waking up early gives you a head start on everyone else. You can get a workout in, answer some emails, maybe even whip up a healthy breakfast. By the time everyone else is hitting snooze, you're already conquering the world. Or at least, making a dent in your to-do list. Now, I'm not saying you have to become a morning person overnight. Start small. Set your alarm for 15 minutes earlier than usual and gradually work your way up. And listen, if you need a little help getting out of bed, I get it. That's what coffee is for, right? Or maybe a little dance party in your pajamas. Whatever works. The important thing is to find a morning routine that sets you up for success and makes you excited to start the day. Because when you feel good, you do good. And when you do good, you're unstoppable. So ditch that snooze button and embrace the power of the early morning. Trust me, your future self will thank you. All right, let's talk about exercise. I know, sometimes the last thing you want to do is put on your workout clothes and break a sweat. But trust me on this one, folks. Exercise is not just about looking good, it's about feeling good. When you move your body, you're not just toning your muscles, you're also toning your brain. Exercise releases endorphins, those magical little chemicals that make you feel happy and energized. It's like a natural mood booster. And who couldn't use a little more of that in their life? And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. A brisk walk, a dance class, even just chasing your dog around the park. It all counts. The important thing is to find something you enjoy and make it a part of your daily routine. Because when you feel good physically, you feel good mentally. You're sharper, more focused, and better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. Plus, exercise is a great stress reliever. When you're feeling overwhelmed, a good workout can help clear your head and give you a fresh perspective. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. So ditch the excuses and get moving. Your body, your mind, and your success will thank you. And hey, if you need a workout buddy, you know where to find me. Well, not really, because I'm here talking to you. But you know what I mean. Get out there and move. Hey there, bookworms and bookworms-to-be. Reading is like a magic portal to different worlds and lives. Curl up with a biography and befriend a historical figure, or dive into a mystery and become an armchair detective. The best part? Reading is for everyone. There's a book out there with your name on it. Reading helps you unwind, better than social media. So grab a book, find a cozy spot, and get lost in the pages. Now, reading isn't just about memorizing facts and figures. It's about expanding your horizons, opening your mind to new perspectives, and becoming a well-rounded individual. It's like a mental gym membership, but way cheaper. Reading can make you a better communicator, a better problem solver, and a more empathetic human being. You start to understand different cultures, different viewpoints, and you realize that the world is a pretty amazing and diverse place. All right, let's talk goal setting, people. It's one of those things that sounds super serious and maybe a little intimidating, right? Calm down, it's not that intense. Think of it less like climbing Mount Everest and more like taking a scenic hike in the park. Having goals gives you direction, something to strive for. Start small, work your way up. Maybe your goal is to finally learn how to play the ukulele. Set your sights, break it down into smaller steps, and you'll be crossing that finish line feeling like a champion. Now, setting goals is great and all, but you know what's even better? Achieving them. There's nothing quite like that feeling of accomplishment. Successful people take action. They put in the work and stay focused. Life is full of surprises, but setbacks are opportunities to learn and grow. The important thing is to pick yourself up and get back on track. Achieving your goals is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the ride. Okay folks, let's talk journaling. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ellen, journaling, that's so old school. Don't you know I can just tweet my thoughts and feelings for the entire world to see? Listen, I love a good tweet as much as the next person, but there's something special about putting pen to paper, about having a private space where you can be completely honest with yourself. It's like therapy, but cheaper, and you don't have to worry about running into your therapist in the grocery store. Think of your journal as your confidant, your best friend, your very own personal therapist who doesn't charge by the hour. You can pour your heart out, vent about your frustrations, or simply jot down your thoughts and ideas. No judgment, no filters, just pure, unadulterated you. And you know what the best part is? You don't have to be a literary genius to keep a journal. You don't need perfect grammar or fancy vocabulary. Just be yourself, let your thoughts flow freely, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, I'm not exactly sure what to write about. Listen, journaling isn't about writing the next great American novel. It's about connecting with yourself, about gaining clarity and understanding in your life. Think about it. Our minds are constantly racing, bombarded with thoughts, worries, to-do lists. It's like a never-ending hamster wheel up there. Journaling helps you slow down, process your thoughts, and make sense of it all. You can write about your day, your dreams, your goals, your fears. You can write about what you're grateful for, what you're struggling with, what you want to change. You can even write about that hilarious dream you had where you and I were co-hosting a cooking show and everything went hilariously wrong. Seriously, write that one down, it'll be a bestseller. The possibilities are endless, and here's the thing. The more you journal, the more you'll discover about yourself. You'll start to notice patterns in your thinking, identify your triggers, and develop a deeper understanding of your emotions. So, grab a notebook, find a quiet spot, and start writing. Trust me, your mind, body, and soul will thank you for it. We're talking about healthy habits, and we all know what that means. Salad. Just kidding, it's not just about salad, though I do love a good salad. It's about making smart choices about what you put into your body. Think of it like this. Your body is like a car, and food is the fuel. You wouldn't put sugar in your gas tank, right? So why put junk food in your body? You gotta fuel up with good stuff to perform your best. I'm talking fruits, veggies, lean protein, all the things your mama told you to eat. And you know what the best part is? Healthy food doesn't have to be boring. There are so many delicious and fun ways to eat healthy these days. It's not just carrot sticks and celery, people. We've got avocado toast, quinoa bowls, smoothies that taste like dessert. You name it. So ditch the drive-thru and treat your body like the temple it is. You'll feel better, have more energy, and you might even start craving those veggies. Let's talk about energy for a second. We all have those sluggish days. But guess what? What you eat plays a huge role in your energy levels. Sugary treats and processed foods send your body on a roller coaster. It's like a roller coaster that only goes up and down. Nutrient-rich foods give you sustained energy. You're in control, focused, and ready to take on the world. It's about balance, people. A healthy diet gives you the energy and focus to achieve your goals. Now, let's talk about networking. And no, I don't mean setting up computers in your basement, though that is a valuable skill. I'm talking about connecting with people. It's like making new friends, but with the added bonus of potentially unlocking amazing opportunities. You know the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, it's kind of true. But don't worry, it's not about being best friends with the CEO of Google, though. Hey, if it happens, call me. It's about building genuine relationships with people in your field and beyond. Think of it like a giant jigsaw puzzle. You have a piece and everyone else has a piece. And when you put all those pieces together, you get a complete picture. Networking is about finding those missing pieces that help you see the bigger picture and open doors you didn't even know existed. So how do you network? It's as simple as attending industry events, joining online communities, or even just striking up a conversation with someone new at your local coffee shop. You never know where a connection might lead. Now, I know what you might be thinking, Ellen, I'm not good at talking to strangers. Listen, I get it. Networking is not about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about being genuinely interested in other people, listening to their stories. Ask questions, be curious, and be yourself. People can spot a phony a mile away, and who knows? That person you talk to could be the key to your dream job or a new friend. Step outside your comfort zone and start connecting. Let's talk about time management, people. We all have 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who achieve incredible things and those who just dream often comes down to how they use those hours. Successful people understand that time is their most valuable asset. They don't waste it on things that don't matter. They're intentional about how they spend their time, focusing on activities that align with their goals. So how do they do it? It requires discipline and planning. Think of it like planning a vacation. One of the biggest secrets to effective time management is prioritization. It's like having a to-do list, but instead of just writing down everything you can think of, you rank them in order of importance. Think of it like this. If your house was on fire, knock on wood, that never happens, what would you grab first? Your phone? Your collection of porcelain cats? Or your loved ones and pets? Of course, you'd prioritize the important things, the things that truly matter. The same goes for your time. Identify the tasks and activities that are essential for your goals and well-being, and make them non-negotiable. And here's the hard part. Be prepared to say no to the things that don't align with your priorities. It's okay to say no to that extra commitment, that last-minute request, or that social event you'd rather skip. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So, choose wisely, my friends. So, we're talking about meditation. It's like giving your brain a little vacation. Step away from the hustle and bustle and just be present. You'll be much more equipped to handle challenges. Give meditation a try. You might be surprised at how much it can help. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ellen, I can barely sit still for 5 minutes, let alone 20, and I get it, believe me. But the good news is, meditation doesn't have to be this big, formal thing. You don't need a fancy cushion or incense burning. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Just find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. That's it. And if your mind starts to wander, that's okay. Just gently guide it back to your breath. It's like playing fetch with your thoughts, except you're trying to keep them in one place. And the more you practice, the easier it gets. It's like anything else, the more you do it, the better you become. And before you know it, you'll be a meditating machine. Well, maybe not a machine, but you'll definitely be more zen than you were before. So give it a shot. Find a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. You might just find that it's the best gift you can give yourself. All right, let's talk about continuous learning. It sounds kind of serious, right? Like we're back in school or something. But don't worry, there's no pop quizzes here, I promise. Continuous learning is really just about staying curious and never stop exploring new things. It's about being open to new ideas, new perspectives, and new ways of doing things. Because the truth is, the world is constantly changing, and if we don't change with it, we'll get left behind. Think of it like this. Remember when we all thought bell-bottoms were gone forever, and then suddenly they were back in style? Yeah, well, life is kind of like that. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, something new comes along and throws you for a loop. That's why it's so important to stay curious, to keep learning and growing. Because the more you know, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever life throws your way. And who knows, you might even be the one bringing back bell-bottoms. Okay, maybe not bell-bottoms, but you get the idea. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ellen, I'm already busy enough. When am I supposed to find time for all this learning? And I hear you. But the good news is, continuous learning doesn't have to be this big, time-consuming thing. It can be as simple as reading a book, listening to a podcast, or even just having a conversation with someone who has a different perspective than you. The key is to be intentional about seeking out new information and new experiences. Make it a habit to learn something new every day, even if it's just a small thing. Because those small things add up over time. Think of your brain like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And just like you wouldn't expect to run a marathon without training, you can't expect to navigate the complexities of life without continuously learning and growing. So, make a commitment to yourself to stay curious, to keep learning and exploring. Your brain will thank you for it. And who knows, you might even surprise yourself with what you're capable of achieving. Well, that's it for our top 10 habits of highly successful people. I hope you found these tips helpful and that you're feeling inspired to unlock your own potential. Remember, success isn't about being perfect, it's about being the best version of yourself. So keep striving, keep growing, and most importantly, keep dancing. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more fun and inspiring content. And don't forget to share it with your friends. Let's spread the positivity and help each other shine. Thanks for watching.